In just 10 days, fans will finally see whether youth can outmatch age and experience as Netflix releases a documentary diving into the buildup of Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Behind the scenes, there's been plenty we haven't seen, including an unexpected sparring partnership between Tyson and Evander Holyfield. These two boxing icons are reportedly even considering a real match in the ring. Holyfield, at 62, looks more like a prime athlete than a retired one, with six-pack abs, lean muscle, and the stamina to spar with fighters half his age. For him, training never truly stopped. But why team up with Tyson of all people? That's where things get interesting. Fans will remember that Tyson and Holyfield were once intense rivals. They fought twice in the 90s, with Holyfield winning both bouts. Their second fight became infamous after Tyson, in a shocking move, bit Holyfield's ear. Today, the rivalry has evolved into mutual respect, with Holyfield showing that his hunger for the sport remains strong. This pairing is a testament to their shared passion for the ring, adding intrigue to Tyson's upcoming fight. Will Tyson's partnership with Holyfield give him an edge against Paul, or will youth prevail? The answer awaits in the documentary.
I don't know how much confidence that Jake Paul have in all this, but he gonna be a lot quicker if he stay close to Mike. If he stay close to Mike, then his chance of winning gonna be great. But he tried to stay back from Mike.
No, in spite of that strange episode, these two have recently come to admire one another, and now, decades later, they are in the same gym, encouraging one another and exchanging advice before Mike and Jake Holyfield square off. Fans went crazy when he even shared videos of his training sessions online. In his tweet, he also included the Snoop Dogg song The Shiznit, which talks about bringing back memories and actually references Field in the lyrics. Interview clip. A single post ignited massive excitement for a potential third fight between Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. Fans flooded the comments, begging to see these two boxing legends face off one last time. And who wouldn't want to witness it? Tyson versus Holyfield has a unique magic, an unmatched intensity that no other rivalry in boxing can replicate. Yet, as thrilling as the idea of a trilogy fight is, some fans are worried. They recall Holyfield's recent bout with Vitor Belfort, where he suffered a TKO. It wasn't his finest moment, leaving some to wonder if he could still withstand the intensity of the ring. Have you watched Holyfield's last fights? One fan asked, expressing concern about his readiness. But others remain confident in Holyfield's abilities, reminding everyone of his technical brilliance in the ring. And then there's Tyson, a fighter who, even at 58, remains a force to be reckoned with. Tyson's not just dabbling in training, he's still displaying the raw power and fierce focus that once earned him the title baddest man on the planet. He often credits his power as a gift from God, something he was born with. But he's quick to clarify that it didn't come entirely naturally. He worked relentlessly to hone it, making his power a signature of his storied career.
You don't think Tyson is a serious opponent for him?
Come on. 61 years. I saw him the other day. I love Tyson. I told him
He can punch.
Of course. He's got a puncher's chance the first 3 rounds. I'm a little scared of Tyson getting hurt after the
Tyson said
GQ Sports interview some of Tyson's renowned knockout power secrets were made public. Tyson responded, "I believe I was born that way," yet he went on. He learned more from the renowned Kevs D'Amato, his trainer. With a ferocity that most boxers couldn't take, Kevs had Tyson repeating motions punch after punch. He instilled in Tyson the will to hit maliciously, aiming through his opponent as much as at them. Interview clip. Tyson has often said it's his fierce, aggressive mindset that makes his punches so powerful. Try and punch asterisk through asterisk your opponent, not asterisk at asterisk him. He recalled from his mentor Cus D'Amato's teachings. That's exactly the mindset Tyson still embodies and plans to bring against Jake Paul. Even Evander Holyfield admitted after their training sessions, this is still Tyson. It's a big moment to be with him, and it'll be even bigger on November 15. But the question remains, is Jake truly ready for what Tyson brings? We've all seen Tyson's recent training videos, and if we're honest, they're shocking. At 58, he's fast, powerful, and relentless. Jake Paul, despite building a respectable record, may be in for a surprise if he thinks Tyson's lost his edge.
Nice. Come on, punch him. Yeah.
But while their fight is positioned as one of the biggest events of the year, there's an even more intriguing story in the background. After training together, Tyson and Holyfield might actually be gearing up for their own long-anticipated rematch. Holyfield has been clear he'd love a third fight with Tyson, seeing it as a chance to finally settle their storied rivalry. For him, it's unfinished business, a story needing one last chapter. Tyson, however, has been more reserved. He hasn't confirmed anything but hasn't denied it either. The fact that they're training together has sparked hope among fans. It's almost as if they're falling back into rhythm, preparing themselves for something monumental.
I'm a hardcore boxing fan. He's one of my heroes. I find it very sad, but it's a big event. I understand people are going to watch it, and it's entertainment, I guess. But for someone that idolised the guy growing up, yeah, not the best day.
The buzz around a potential Tyson versus Holyfield fight is electric, fueled by mutual respect between the two. Tyson has openly praised Holyfield's skill, while Holyfield has acknowledged Tyson's power, which remains lethal even after all these years. But excitement aside, some criticism has surfaced over Tyson's choice to step back into the ring, and it's impacted him deeply. In a candid, emotional chat with Andrew Ward, Tyson revealed the vulnerable side of himself rarely seen. This wasn't the fierce fighter or the baddest man on the planet. It was Tyson laid bare. At 58, he's still in the spotlight, but carries a past as heavy as any championship belt. Tyson even admitted he wouldn't wish his life on anyone. Ward's question was simple yet profound. Has your past influenced your journey today?
Yes, sir. That's the one.
Tyson's response showed that while he's still powerful in the ring, he's also grappling with his own journey and the weight of his legacy. Tyson's response to Andrew Ward's question was raw and deeply honest. With tears in his eyes, he said, "I don't wish my life on anyone. I don't wish that on nobody." He wasn't speaking about his victories or titles. He was reflecting on a lifetime of battles, both inside and outside the ring, that left scars not always visible. Tyson's life has been a journey filled with incredible highs and devastating lows. Fans sometimes forget that he's more than the man who once demolished opponents in seconds. He's also the kid who grew up on the tough streets of Brownsville, Brooklyn. He's faced prison, addiction, and the harsh realities that fame can unleash. From the infamous ear-biting incident with Evander Holyfield to his struggles with substance abuse, even admitting to using marijuana before his 2020 exhibition match with Roy Jones Jr. Tyson's life has been anything but smooth. He's the first to admit his mistakes, acknowledging they're part of the cost of his lived experience, a life he wouldn't wish on anyone. Yet here he is again, preparing for a fight that has sparked both excitement and criticism. On one side, fans are thrilled, seeing this as another opportunity for Tyson to cement his legendary status. On the other, some question whether Tyson, at nearly 60, should step into the ring with someone younger, faster, and in their prime. Tyson's health, age, and past have stirred up heated debates, but to him, age is just a number. For Tyson, the return to the ring isn't just about proving himself physically. It's about reconciling with the complexities of his journey. It's a chance to embrace the fighter he's always been, scars and all, as he faces yet another challenge.
Nice left hook! Up.
It was good for today.
Yeah.
I truly believe.
You sure?
Yeah, me
Yes. You fucking sure?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You sure? You fuck with me.
Tyson almost laughs at the idea of being 58. I don't think I'm 58. Do you think I feel 58 when I'm fighting these young guys in the gym? He isn't training with other retired fighters, casually sparring. Instead, he's going toe-to-toe with fighters in their 20s, the ones with everything to prove. Tyson's response to them: "I'm bashing them back." He's out there sparring hard, proving that age hasn't dulled his instincts or power. For Tyson, this isn't just a comeback. It's his way of showing the world and himself that he still has what it takes. He's a warrior at heart, and the ring is where he feels most alive. While some might see his upcoming fight as a risk, Tyson sees it as a chance to silence the doubts around age or health. None of it matters to him. When he talks about facing Jake Paul, his confidence is electric. It's the same Tyson who once left opponents trembling, the Tyson who could end a fight in one round. And in his view, if Paul thinks he'll be facing a withering old man, he's in for a big surprise. Tyson has no intention of holding back. He's bringing everything to the ring, and this fight promises to be brutal. This isn't a gentle exhibition match. It's a full-contact, 8-round fight in a packed stadium in Dallas, with knockouts on the table. Tyson and Paul will be wearing 14-ounce gloves, heavy enough to pack serious power. For Tyson, who has seen countless fights and may have once thought his time under the big lights was over, this is a chance to deliver yet another unforgettable performance. This fight could either seal Tyson's legendary status one last time or challenge it. It's a moment for Tyson to prove, once and for all, that he's more than just a former champion, that he's still a force to be reckoned with in the ring. For both Tyson and his fans, November 15 promises to be a night to remember.
Mike Tyson is one of my favourite fighters of all time, but it's a big event, but I find it quite sad that someone that's achieved as much as Mike Tyson is fighting at, obviously 58, something like that, and could lose to Jake Paul, but money's money.
In his conversation with Andrew Ward, Tyson opened up in a way few have ever seen, reflecting on the choices that brought him to this point. When Ward asked if he'd always wanted fame, Tyson didn't hesitate. "I wanted it all," he said. He wanted to be the biggest fighter, the one no one could forget, and he achieved that. He trained harder, fought fiercer, and reached a level of fame that few ever have. But with that fame came trials and challenges that tested him in ways he couldn't have anticipated. Now, looking back, Tyson acknowledges that, for all its glory, his life is one he wouldn't wish on anyone else. As he prepares for this fight, several voices from Tyson's past have emerged. Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, Buster Douglas, all have had something to say about this comeback. Now, Peter the Hurricane McNeely has weighed in too. McNeely, who famously faced Tyson in his comeback fight in 1995, knows the experience all too well. In a recent interview, McNeely shared his thoughts on Tyson's chances against Jake Paul, and he didn't hold back. "Mike's going to hurt this kid," McNeely said bluntly. Coming from someone who's felt the force of Tyson's punches firsthand, that's a strong statement. "Mike Tyson is one of my favorite fighters of all time," McNeely added, showing respect for Tyson's power and legacy. With Tyson back in the ring, fans can expect a night of intensity and nostalgia as he takes on this latest challenge.